Let's talk about the Jeff Sessions thing for a second.
Yes.
Okay? Here's the deal. Here's the whole deal in a nutshell. Earlier this morning, you've texted Dr. Lamar Gorey, right?
Yes, I have.
Okay. So this is literally the Al Franken, Jeff Sessions interrogation under oath before the Senate. Basically, Franken asked Sessions the equivalent of the following. Have you spoken to Dr. Lamar Gorey about YWCA business?
No.
Okay. In the eyes of the Democrats, you just lied because you spoke to Dr. Lamar Gorey. But my question wasn't that. Franken asked, well, listen, we have the Franken question here. And I'm going to apologize in advance for language I am going to use when we come back from listening to the soundbite. Now, the soundbite you're going to hear has a very important part on the beginning, and it gives the context of everything that the two are discussing. And if you've seen the video of Franken asking Sessions this question, you will notice that Franken is almost giggling as he asks the question. And that Sessions, when he responds, is smiling at him. I will tell you why after we play the soundbite.
CNN just published a story alleging that the intelligence community provided documents to the president-elect last week that included information that, quote, Russian operatives claimed to have compromising personal and financial information about Mr. Trump. These documents also allegedly stated, quote, there was a continuing exchange of information during the campaign between Trump surrogates and intermediaries for the Russian government. Now, again, I'm telling you this as it's coming out, so, you know. But if it's true, it's obviously extremely serious. And if there is any evidence that anyone affiliated with the Trump campaign communicated with the Russian government in the course of this campaign, what will you do?
Senator Franken, I'm not aware of any of those activities. I have been called a surrogate at a time or two in that campaign, and I did not have communications with the Russians, and I'm unable to comment on it.
Franken says, if it's true, and they're smiling at each other, do you remember what the quote-unquote, if it's true, compromising information is? It was a lie that was started by the Democrats. Remember, we've said this for months. Pre-election, the fix was in. The Democrats, in league with the media, in league with a lot of Republicans who didn't want Trump to win. Here's what the compromising information that Franken's talking about is. Remember the rumor, and I apologize, I'm going to phrase this as tastefully as I can. The Democrats floated the story that there was a video of Donald Trump with a Russian prostitute that he paid to urinate on him.
Oh, boy.
It was all fabricated by the Dems.
Made up.
They started that rumor. That's what he's talking about. That's why they're smiling at each other. Al Franken is asking Jeff Sessions a question about something he, Franken, knows is a lie. Sessions is responding to a question that he knows that Franken knows is a lie. All of this hubbub, brouhaha, kerfuffle about Sessions lied. Who's really lying in that audio, in the video? Franken knows there was no Russian prostitute. There was no, I don't want to say that again. But at the time, that's the rumor, the false rumor, the fake news that they were spreading. And now they're trying to bust Sessions up for saying, what? No, that's silly. If you watch the video, they're looking at each other and practically winking about the fact with the Russian prostitute, etc. They all know it's a lie, but they know the Dems started the lie and that Franken is propagating the lie, and they'll run with it for as long as they can.